I'm short as shit. They're very tall trees. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. Ignore the big giant mess behind me. It is November 3rd. We are decorating the apartment for Christmas today. I know it's early, but I do actually have a legitimate reason for doing it so early. Yes, it is my place, and as I've mentioned in past videos, past years, I would love to decorate starting November 1st because you just get to enjoy it much longer. But also this year I am doing it because currently we are working 6-day work weeks. So I do not know when I will even have the opportunity again to decorate. So I'm doing it now to get it set and I can just enjoy it for as long as physically possible. So we are doing it because we have today off. Thank goodness, it's our one day off this week. So our very first step in decorating for Christmas is putting up my 3 different Christmas trees. Yes, you heard me right, 3 trees. This little one in the white box is the one I had in my room last year. That is gonna go in the dining room in that corner, which used to have this rolly cart in it, but has now moved over here because I got this very nice desk for free from somebody nearby. And so the desk that I had over there before is now over here in the dining room for just kind of like a workstation for right now. I don't know what I'm going to eventually use it for, but for right now I'm just kind of using it for whatever I need it for. So these are the few fall Thanksgiving things I left up. Might talk turkey to me mug. The fall is proof that change is beautiful sign because I just love that saying, so I think I'm gonna probably leave it up for a while. And my little stuffed turkey that Mom bought me from Build-A-Bear. So, yep, that is over here now. So that little tree will go over there in the corner before we get to the kitchen. Then this one here is the one that Kim gave me. It's white, and because it's white, I believe it's gonna go in my bedroom. I'm not gonna show you the bedroom because that is where all of the fall stuff and everything is just sitting at the moment. So it's hard to even walk in there, let alone show you guys anything. So I'll just show you when I set up the tree. And then finally we have the new one in this box that does not have a picture, that Mom bought me. That is a full-size Christmas tree and will be going by the TV where I can enjoy it every time I sit in my chair. I'm just gonna set up the trees right now because I do have to also do things like the dishes and stuff in between. So we're gonna just set up the trees, get them up, and then we will probably after lunch, because it is already 10:30, so probably after lunch, because I'm going to be meeting one of my coworkers for lunch, I think I will pull out all of the Christmas decorations we have, spread them out on the floor like I did with the fall decorations, and then just go to town. All the trees are up. We've got this one in the kitchen, which looks fantastic even in the viewfinder. Dining room, little pencil tree, which doesn't have any lights on it yet because it's the only one that's not pre-lit. I unplugged this one, forgot. But there's the white one. I moved it a little not centered because I didn't want it to cover mischief up. I only unfurled the, spread out the top branches for multiple reasons. One, because I'm just gonna be moving them when I put the decorations on anyway, so I figured I'll just do it all at the same time. 2, my arms are killing me from work. So I'm trying to spread out how often I use my arms. And 3, I'm short as shit. And they're very tall trees. So I only did the top parts of the big tall trees. The little pencil tree's done. It's all spread out. But I will finish the rest later. But right now I'm going to have a sit and relax a little bit, watch Grey's Anatomy. Probably do the dishes before I leave for lunch, but then meet my coworker for lunch and then come back. And we'll continue Christmas decorating. I'm having so much fun already. I don't even care. It's just the trees and I'm beyond happy right now because this apartment looks so nice, even with just the trees up, even without any decorations. Okay, so I'm back from lunch and I have spread out pretty much everything I have. There's some more throw blankets that are inside the footstools that all those DVDs are on top of. Sorry for the phone, Mom's texting me. But beyond that, this is pretty much everything. And it's funny how when I had it in the other apartment, it felt like so much stuff. And then having it in this apartment, it feels like I have nothing, which is crazy to me. But there's a lot of little things kind of hidden within here. There's obviously some stuff that I probably won't be able to put up right now, like the wreath, because I don't have anything to hang it on. I want to put it on the front door, I think. But I have to get one of those like over the door hanger things. The cookie jar is going in the kitchen, but the kitchen's not ready yet, you know, stuff like that. But we have it all laid out so we can kind of have an idea of what we have and where we're going to put everything. And like I have an excess of pillows and blankets and things and don't have a lot of furniture. So some of those might not get used, I don't know. But this is kind of what we're looking at. I think because now I have the big trees, I don't think I'm going to go so crazy with putting, you know, a lot of decoration on the pencil tree because I don't feel like I'm going to I probably just put a couple of ornaments on it or something. I'm not going to put like garland and all the other stuff that I did last year. But I'd probably just put a couple ornaments on it. It is cold and rainy outside, which I guess is appropriate for decorating for Christmas, but it is not snowing yet, so at least there's that. But it is cold and rainy and gross. Trying to keep the windows shut up as much as I can. If I didn't need the natural light for the video, I'd probably have the blinds down too, because I do not want to turn on the heat if I can help it. Because even though it's included in my rent, I hate artificial heat. I hate it. So if I could not turn it on until like the dead of winter, I would do it. But I doubt that's going to be a possibility right now. It's officially time to start decorating the Christmas tree. Let me turn it on. Because money is tight, I'm going to be just using the decor that I had on the mini tree last year. So I have these mini bulbs and then a lot of these like big plaid flowers and things that I can use. But I also just went to the dollar store and got a over-the-door hook for my wreath, which don't love that it's orange, but that's all they had. I didn't have a Christmas colored one. And I got this cute little owl And I was going to use as a tree topper, but then remembered I do actually have a tree topper that I used on the mini tree last year. I don't know how that's going to look on the big tree, though. That's my thing. I did not spread out these branches well, and I did not spread out the back branches because, like, my arms were killing me. And it just seemed like a lot of wasted time for a spot that you were not even going to see. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to use that tree topper because I'm not sure it's going to look good on the top, or if I'm going to use this owl, which I really, really like. But we will figure that out. So, I'm working with what I got for the most part. It's not going to look the best because they are very small ornaments. Off to a great start. But I think it'll be good, and I think it'll be cute for my first tree in my first place. I'm going to throw on a Christmas movie, probably The Grinch, just because it's one of my favorites. I haven't watched it yet. Like, I know it's only the middle of November, but with my hectic schedule, I'm going to try to do Christmas movies as quickly as possible and as soon as possible. But also, because I saw something on TikTok this morning of a little girl who is obsessed with The Grinch, and it was just so cute that it made me want to watch The Grinch. So we're going to throw The Grinch on and get to decorating. And yes, I am not wearing my glasses, for anybody wondering. It's simply because I cannot be bothered with them today. I've been wearing them day after day after day, sometimes 12-hour days that I've been working 6 days a week. And I just don't want them on my face. If that might sound crazy, but you know, when you're somebody who not only gets migraines, but sometimes gets very overstimulated by things like that, you take the chances you can get to desensitize, I guess. A day at home, just relaxing and trying not to do too much because I am very, very, very sore. So if you see me wince, like when I reach up to put an ornament on or something, don't worry. It's just sore muscles from a lot of physical labor. I'm so tired, y'all. So if you've never been through a new store opening, consider yourself lucky. Okay, so it's about 12:15 now, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break from doing the tree, which is looking fantastic. I do think I'm going to need a couple more ornaments though, because there's some gaps that I'm not happy with. So I'm going to take a break for a little bit and have some lunch. And I don't know what the heck I'm going to have because I have like no food in the house and no money to go get anything. So I have I could do pasta, salad, peanut butter and jelly. I could throw french fries in the oven. Like, I don't have a lot. And I also have to think about dinner. And I don't get paid till tomorrow. So my brain is not sure what it wants to do. My stomach wants good stuff like pizza or something. But brain and wallet have to tell stomach no. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I feel like pasta is going to be just too much to do for lunch. That might be my dinner. I was doing vegetarian tacos, but I'm out of shells, so I can't really do that anymore. But I do still have everything except the sour cream, so I could still potentially do it as like a salad. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but then again, that's how basically I've been eating it, just without the shells. I found out that The Grinch is not on any streaming service this year because it's the anniversary of the movie and they're bringing it back to theaters, so they took it off of streaming services so you go watch it in the theaters. So I'm not happy about that because I don't have a copy of Grinch on DVD, so I can't watch it anywhere. So that'll have to be one of the movies I watch with Mom when I go home for Christmas, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind watching it with Mom, but also like disappointed because I wanted to watch it today. And so I ended up watching Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol, which I love too, so that's fine. And it's still Jim Carrey, so. But I don't know what I'm gonna watch after lunch, because I gotta put something back on. So I'm either gonna put on another Christmas movie or I'm gonna put on like a YouTube Christmas music kind of situation. You know what? This might fit in that gap quite well. It has red in it, but it's not red red. It is not where something would like to hang. It's acceptable. Not the best thing, but it works. Fills the gap. That's my big thing. So far, I'm loving it. Same kind of color vibe that I had with the mini tree, just in a much different way. And like, I only have 4 of these flowers, so I literally only did them in the gaps all the way across the not really middle, it's just like below the waist of the tree, I guess. Which I actually really kind of love that they're just down there because the top of the tree is smaller. So then I put like these bows in various places. Like I try not to be too symmetrical, which is weird for me because I really actually do like it when the tree is symmetrical. But based off the fact that I only have certain ornaments and a lot of them are like varying sizes and whatnot, and with this tree too, with the way that it's bushed out, I actually do kind of like it that way, being not so symmetrical. Sorry, I just gotta fix a branch. And even on camera it looks really nice, so I'm liking it so far. I'm trying not to do anything too much on the bottom because it bothers me when I get presents and stuff under there. Not that there's gonna be a lot of presents this year because I'm broke. So I just kind of put those bows on the bottom just to kind of put something on the bottom. We still have some things we have to find room for, like this guy who was not on the tree last year because he's so big and heavy. I just set him on my desk, but I would like to put him on the tree. But again, he's very, very heavy and he's not sitting anywhere like the way I want him to. Yeah, he's extremely heavy. He might have to be like an inside ornament, which you wouldn't see him very much, but... So yeah, I'm gonna have some lunch and it's gonna be something extremely boring, so I'm not even gonna show it to you guys, but I'll plug you in the meantime and then we'll get back to it. We still have some random things we have to find spaces for, some, you know, non-tree ornaments. I feel like I'm gonna need to go and get some ornaments for the white tree in my bedroom because I really don't have much that's going on that right now, since that's a tree I didn't have before. Well, I mean, this is a tree I didn't have before too, but you get my point. And then I might buy a couple other things, but like I gotta get something for the vase on the table, but like I'm not gonna go crazy because again, money is very tight. Okay, tree number 1 is done. Ignore the phone. I have 8 million people texting me today. And so now it's time to move on to tree number 2, which is the tree I had in my room last year, this skinny pencil tree. I've already put the lights on it. I'll show it to you in a minute. And I'm just gonna put some of the like remaining mini things I have left on there. I'm not gonna go too crazy. It's just basically to give a little festivity into the dining room. I don't know whether I'm gonna get to the 3rd tree today or not, because that's in my bedroom and my bedroom is an absolute disaster. It looks like a bomb went off. So that might have to wait until I can clean up, but I don't really have much to put on that right now anyway. And also I haven't even spread out the branches yet, so I have Christmas music going because I ran out of movies to watch. I mean, not really. I have the snow movies, but not really feeling them right now. Those I'd prefer to watch in December because they're about Santa Claus. So, but I have Christmas music going and getting very festive, and had a couple of chats with some people I haven't talked to in a while, so that was nice. So that's a pretty good day. So yeah, so let me show you this tree. I don't know if you guys remember last year, but we had gold lights on it. This year we did red. Don't love it, but it's what I had. Gold lights somehow went missing, I don't know. But I feel like once I get ornaments on it, which I have I don't know, a good array of ornaments left. That it won't be quite so intensely red like it is now. So, yeah, and I need to get a tree skirt because I need to cover up that cord because it's driving me nuts. But we're gonna get working on that. And then, probably some dinner because it's like almost 4 o'clock. Good day so far, good day off, getting some stuff accomplished. Okay, we're mostly done, but we have to put up our extra special black cat ornament. And since Mischief's pictures are here, we're going to put it right here on the very tip top of the tree in the spot of honor. There. Here is the final result of nearly 2 hours of work. And I'm seeing so many gaps and it's driving me crazy. But I really can't afford even more ornaments. So for this year, I'll just have to let it drive me crazy. But I'm going to be seeing it mostly at night anyway, so I probably won't even notice these gaps as much. But like this one specifically is driving me nuts right here. And then a little bit in here too. I wish I had another silver bulb to put right there, which I could. You know what, let me move this one on the top and shove that one in there. Maybe. Come on. There, that helps that one a little bit. It's just these couple spots here, but we're gonna just try to ignore them. I mean, I could move down this ornament a little bit. See, the thing with this tree, and I've discovered I don't like it, is the branches don't really go the direction you want them to. They go whatever direction they want to do because of the lights that are on them. Okay, that's kind of cute. So you don't have a lot of choices on like how to put the branches, which means you don't have a lot of places for ornaments.